What up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady T Marie with Itz A Chicago Vibe, and we will be dropping a new episode every week. Stay tuned. What up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady T Marie with Itz A Chicago Vibe, and up next we have one of Chicago's very own and amazing, not just an artist, but a CEO, a producer, videographer, and much more. Stay tuned.
DJ Mr.Success.
It's a Chicago Vibe, now streaming on all platforms, wherever you get your podcasts. From Lady T Marie and yours truly, Mr.Success. What's the word and what's good, everybody? Welcome back to It's the Chicago Vibe with me,
Mr.Success.
Lady T, and our guest right here, Chicago Biggie, baby. Welcome to the show.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. How y'all doing?
Doing great.
We
How about
good.
the show, bro?
For sure, man. Appreciate y'all, man, for having me, man. Real talk.
I tell the people a little bit, well, we know, but let the people know who watch the show.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name Chicago Biggie?
Well, I did a name change, actually. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I went by Young Chi-Town at first, but due to, age and things of that such, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't call myself young forever. You know what I'm saying? Even though we are, you know what I'm saying, and spirits and things like that, but on the other side, I just felt like it was just time for growth. You know what I'm saying? Young is, was my times when I was actually like learning the music industry and like the film world and, the clothing designs and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just felt like it was just that time. And then after my surgeries and learning how to walk again and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It was just, yeah, Chicago Biggie is that time.
That's right.
It's that time.
When did you know you were as talented as you are?
Ooh.
Like, how old did you know you were gifted?
Oh man, y'all got me all the way into, because nobody really never asked that question. Like out of all the interviews that I did, and that's crazy because I've done a lot of interviews, man. You know what I mean? I was in elementary school, and I would never forget this. My teacher, his name used to be Mr. Chambers. Mr. Chambers. If he is watching this video, I have not seen that man in years. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that really like told me and showed me that I had talent. And nobody know that. Like he's the guy that like really he was just like you talented. Like and it was just a drawing of him. It was just a drawing. That was it. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, man, like you didn't go to school. I remember from this day, like you didn't go to school for this drawing, or you know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't teach you anything, because everything I'm self-taught. You know what I'm saying? So like when I started drawing and stuff like that, of course we all start off with like our little characters and stuff as kids and stuff, but I really just started to really tap in. You know what I'm saying? And it was just every time I pick up a pen, a paper, a paintbrush or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Anything with ink on it is going down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Mr. Chambers, man, he really gave me that inspiration, man, like, cause, around that same time, it was still like in a fresh opening of, my mom passing too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, Mr. Chambers.
Mr. Chambers.
Mr. Chambers, man. Real talk. Mr. Chambers, yo. Yeah.
Well, when you was young at that time too, was it like any artist that that gave you inspiration to do it? Like it ain't even just gotta be music, film, or just a real artist, a painter, anything. Who like influenced you to do what you do?
To be honest with you, I never really had. I had it, but then at the same time, like my influencer was somebody who wasn't in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that was like, you know, the 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Going to work, providing. You know what I'm saying? Like taking care of business. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to it. You see what I'm saying? So, and that person was my pops.
See, that's what's up.
Yep.
That's the greatest answer ever.
My pops.
Well, we know, Biggie, all the things that you do, but the people don't know all that you do. Can you let the people know all of the things and gifts and talents that you do?
Yeah. You know, I do a lot, man. It kind of be hard, you know, because when I say that, I know a lot of people may say, yeah, I do a lot. But when I say I do a lot for real. And it's exaggeration. That ain't me just saying it because it sounds good. I'm bored or whatever. But I don't know, man. I just enjoy it. I enjoy anything that I do, to be honest with you.
Can you let the people know, like, in specific?
If y'all don't know, I'ma tell you right now.
Somebody out there may be listening and may want to gravitate to you in regards to you having the gifts and talents and, you know, be an understudy for you.
Yeah, for sure. Besides music, of course, acting. You know, I've been in movies and stuff like that. Radio personnel. Music engineer, producer. I'm an artist, a real artist. I do the clothing. I do everything, man. I build stuff. I break stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard with me. You know, I have my own security team. It's a lot. I chef. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. I go out. I speak to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an event speaker. You see what I'm saying? So the skies is the limits, man, as far as with me. Only thing I can really say is anything that I may do, I just hope everybody just be inspired by it. That's it. You know, anything that you may feel that you even may want to kind of like get into, you know what I'm saying? And you may kind of need some inspiration. You know, a lot of us may not have nobody around us to be an inspiration to us. You know what I'm saying? Or have people to be like, look, you got this, you got that. Or matter of fact, let's put this together, put that together. Let's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just make it happen. But, you know, but also at the same time, it is individuals out here like myself, Lady T, Mr.Success, of course, and many more, man, that do stand on business. You know what I'm saying? And really about what they talk about and what they do. You know what I mean? I feel that with a lot of stuff that y'all actually doing, I know it's kind of like, I don't want to throw off the topic or anything like that, but like I say, man, it's an honor, man. I know Lady T been trying to get me on the show for a while, man. So it's an honor, man. It's an honor, man. I'm excited. I'm overwhelmed, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, there's a lot going on at the point in time, but it's all greatness. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. So.
And I wanted to ask, I'm going to ask some music questions. I ain't going to ask you between one of them. What is one of your most memorable projects working on in music anyway? Like one of the projects you worked on.
Lost Respect 2.
That's what's up, man. Where could the people
Lost Respect 2. Lost Respect 2 is actually available on all streaming platforms. So it's on Apple Music, Tidal. It's on everything. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can go pull it up right now.
Well, my question for you, it's like a two-part, but I'm gonna just ask one.
Sure.
You've been in the game for such a long time, and I didn't know. I heard this song way before I even knew who you were.
Yeah. Which
is a viral song that's like over 25+ some million.
Oh, now we forgot it covers. Oh.
Okay, so a lot of people don't know that this is the legend who created what song, Biggie?
Hmm?
What song is that? That's over 20. For the people in the back who don't know, that it's a legend in the building, and he been in this for. I have a two-part question.
Mm-hmm.
Let the people know how long you've been in the game, in the entertainment industry as a whole, and the viral song. Let the people know.
Oh yeah.
The viral song.
Okay. So.
Viral song.
All right. So look, a couple years ago, right? I used to be a part of a group. You know what I'm saying? We did a couple songs, man, and I had a great experience, but at the same time, I had to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? That everybody that you actually work with, you know what I'm saying? You can't take everybody with you. That's one thing I had to really, 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 really constantly uh, think of, because it's like, you know, when you try to just gravitate and bring people with you, you know, and everybody is not happy for us for your success. You know, even if y'all all together, you know what I'm saying, there's gonna be somebody out of that bunch gonna feel like, why him? You know what I'm saying? Why not me? You see what I'm saying? But we went by man, the heavyweights. You see what I'm saying? Our song, man, Girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, of course, went viral, man, took off. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I could really say about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And people still singing this song today, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's an honor, but at the same time, it's like, man, behind the scenes, like people, only if people knew the behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say.
And so the other part of the question is, how long you been in the entertainment realm?
I've been in the music industry ever since I was 13 years old.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
13.
what's up.
and longevity. Could you tell like anybody just getting into the game, getting their feet wet? How did you survive all that longevity? 13, that's a long time to be in the game and still doing your thing now.
Oh man, I can't flex. I had my hiccups. You know what I'm saying? I had to take some time off, of course. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else did. You know what I'm saying? I had to take time off. A lot of time I had to, you know what I'm saying, I had to kind of reflect. And on the other end, it's kind of like I put a lot of time into other people. You know what I'm saying? And the things that they had going on. So I kind of played the background. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, you know, I do a lot, and a lot of people know me, but a lot of people, I don't want to say don't know me. I don't want to say it, but yeah, don't know me. A lot of people know me, but a lot of people don't know me.
Gotcha.
And that's fine. You see what I'm saying? That's why we got Chicago Vibe.
That part, yeah.
That's why we got Chicago Vibe, man. It's the Chicago Vibe. Real talk, man. Real talk.
My next question for you would be, what type of goals do you have within the next 5 years?
Ooh, wow. Well, it actually changed just recently. Well, for the next 5 years, my goal is really, and I haven't even put this out there to nobody, and that's the crazy part. I have not announced it. I have not said anything about it, but I mean, after today, for sure, y'all gonna start seeing a lot, you know. But I want to really start building up my community, my childhood community. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really like my main thing. Like now, like with music royalties and all that shit coming in, you know what I'm saying? Like I really want to just take that and just build up my community. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to put parks and stuff like that in my area. You know what I'm saying? Like even on like the main strips, like you can turn your area into a beautiful place.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful place, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to go downtown. You know what I'm saying? You can do all that right there in your neighborhood, your backyard. You know what I'm saying? But I understand a lot of people don't be understanding a lot of the in and outs of it, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And it can be scary too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But at the same time, you know, that's something that I'm extremely prepared for. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. So in the next 5 years, man, just, you know, putting more back into my community, man. You know, 73rd and Halsted. That's my, you know, born and raised. I said born and aged. Lord Jesus. Born and raised. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised. Born and aged. Hey, 73rd and Halsted, 73rd and Emerald. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that knows about Halsted, you can take Halsted any goddamn well. You can start from
street in Chicago.
You feel me? So if you know about Halsted, we know about Halsted. You see what I'm saying in Chicago, man. So I really want to just build up that area. You know what I'm saying? And bring it back to where it used to be, man. Like bring stores and just bring life back into the area. You know what I'm saying? You know how you can really see it, but then at the same time, it's like you look around and it kind of you see the sadness in people's faces. You see what I'm saying? There's no excitement. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm just going day by day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I just feel like, especially in that area, in my area, particularly for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna even go back over there, man, and do a live taping. And I'm gonna bring Itz A Chicago Vibe with me, and we're gonna go live, and I'm gonna show you the area and stuff like that. For those who don't know anything about, you know what I'm saying, 73rd and Halsted, Emerald, things like that, to kind of show y'all like the building I was actually raised in, you know what I'm saying, and things like that, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, man, it's gonna be one of those,
Yeah,
so
that's dope.
that's what I look forward to doing, man. Just building on my community and my city, man. That's it. That's it. That's it.
And I want to add to that because I see you the right type of guy that can do that, because you already go out, you speak to people, especially when you work with the youth. That's the key, because a lot of investors don't want to invest in our neighborhood because of the violence,
no, they don't.
attempt to get involved.
No, they don't.
Because I just saw business get shut down last week, to be exact, on 83rd over East, because somebody got shot on the corner of the club, and it was one of the oldest ones that was surviving around there, and it got closed down, and this guy was on the corner, not knowing that nobody that was in the club had nothing to do with it, but just by being there, the city just assumed it was because something was going on in that club. And that's why a lot of investors don't want to invest in our communities. And so, if you got like any plans and stuff to do that, and like when you go at the youths and stuff, you talk about the significance of violence in the community, why I should stop and come to a cease, because all of us, and a lot of us was raised like that. The way we try to settle things out, the first result is violence.
A lot of people, what the crazy thing about it is, people call me for conflict.
Wow.
And a lot of people don't even know that. I don't even put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, people call me for conflict. And I don't know if that's a good thing to kind of like put that out there or whatever, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because people need more of the realness of who they actually being looked up to. Because a lot of people character is not who they say they are. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell the difference when people say they doing this and so on and so forth, and
you ain't who you say.
You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, alright, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, but at the end of the day, man, the only thing I'm really focusing on is just, just doing my part as far as my city, man, and just, showing the people, man, something different. Something different.
It may be somebody out there that's listening to your interview and say, man, I'm interested in doing some of the things that you do. How could you inspire them? What advice you could give them to help them become a better, person in this business?
First and foremost, man, you have to learn how to listen. That's first and foremost. I feel like a lot of people don't really do that these days. A lot of people kind of like sit there and they act like they hear you and they listening to you and they paying attention and they hear everything that you're saying, but then it's like their actions be something totally different. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So it kind of be like, where do I go from here? You know what I mean? And we all have been there. You know what I mean? So you have to just learn first and foremost, what is your direction? What do you honestly want people to see? To be honest with you, because you can put all type of images and different pictures and whatever out here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And people will feed off to it, rather good or bad. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, is what you doing? Is that something like coming from you? Like, is that something that you cold-hearted? Like, yeah, I wanna You know what I'm saying? Let's, you know what I mean?
Is it authentic?
Yeah, like, or is it are you doing it for a check? Let's be honest. Or are you doing it for a check?
Ooh. Mm. Well, I got another question.
I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying.
I know it's
real,
but that just struck a nerve. How do you feel? And I know you with the times, like you've been around for a while. How do you feel about the music from back in the 90s, even the music back in the 80s, not just hip hop, R&B? How do you feel about the state of it versus old school versus new school?
Old school versus new school. What you mean, like, how do I feel about it?
Like, what's your, like, how do you feel about it? Do you feel like the music has changed? Do you think it's elevated or degraded? How do you feel about them? I just want your opinion.
Well, I think I'm gonna be real smooth, man. Cause y'all know how I feel about this behind closed doors for sure.
Nah, we want you to keep.
Y'all know
Wait
how I feel about this, man.
Wait a minute. It's a Chicago vibe.
Y'all know how
We don't just talk about it. We try to find solutions for problems.
This is what I want to say, and I don't normally interrupt our guests, but I want you to be as authentic as possible, because people watch our show, believe it or not, and
people definitely watch the show.
They watch the show, and I know you behind the scenes. They don't know you behind the scenes, but it does matter as you being an artist, you know, of your input on how you perceive music. You know, whether it's good or bad. We're not judging what people's talents and their gifts, but I just want to know, how do you feel? Has it evolved? Music from back in the day, or do you think we just in a place where we just needs to be rescued?
To be honest with you, that's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay. Great answer. Great answer.
Yeah. Well, on that note, we're gonna pause for a word from our sponsors, and we shall return after these messages.
Show, man.
And you heard it here, live on Itz A Chicago Vibe, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Know Thyself by Joshua Brasuta. There are times where we feel everything is dull. We feel like everything is gray. This is because you do not know yourself. You will find your way to live life each and every day. Know yourself. Know your role. Find your gift. It can take days, months, years to find yourself. But you must keep searching. Only time will tell. But the real you is inside you. That person is the positive side of you. You live for you. You write your own rules. You write your own praises. We all go through this. But know thyself. Let love guide you home. Know yourself.
You are now tuned in with Mr. Success.
DJ Mr. Success.
Go get him. Don't hurt him.
People spend a lot of money to go out. I get paid to go out. Step your game up, add some value to your life. Know your worth.
Only pay to get in the club. They know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club. We ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost.
You are now tuned in with Mr. Success. Go get him. Don't hurt him.
You're in the mix with DJ Mr. Success. DJ Mr. Success.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to Itz A Chicago Vibe.
Yeah.
Lady T sitting here with Chicago Biggie, just vibing as usual, and
This is the start of many things. We here at the FMP radio station.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Doing it live. We also going to start live streaming and stuff now. Once we everybody revamp this, get the right equipment in here, we're going to start live streaming. So the way I don't like something we saying, you can call it and tell us to our ear anyway, because it ain't going to be to our face. But
real talk.
Exactly. In that order.
But you know, we got the keep the door open to agree or disagree. So we find solutions for everything. That's what It's the Chicago Vibe is all about.
That's it.
But before we get out of here, you know, make sure you, if you're not subscribed to our channel, do so at It's a Chicago Vibe and on Mr. Success Media. And also look us up now on FMP. And they're on everything. That's FMP Radio.
Nationwide.
Nationwide is on your side.
And Biggie, where could for the people find you?
Hey man, everything is Chicago Biggie. Everything.
What's up?
Chicago Biggie TV, of course. You can hashtag Chicago Biggie TV. Matter of fact, if you hashtag Chicago Biggie TV or Chicago Biggie, you will see how many mentions and stuff like that going on.
Y'all heard it here. Heard it live.
You know, salute, man. Hey, for real, man. It's a Chicago Vibe, man. It was definitely an honor, man. Coming on the show, man, and I thank y'all, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? For taking the time out, man, to do this, man. We're gonna be back at it. You know what I'm saying?
And before we go too, I know besides working with us now, is there anything else that people should be on the lookout for coming from Chicago Biggie?
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
So much.
It's so much. So look. So we have so we filming a new film, which is tonight. We filming a new film, which is on the way. T didn't want to put it out, you know what I'm saying, but
not the name.
You know what I'm saying, it's on the way. But my project, which is called the Black Album, is dropping on Thanksgiving.
That's what's up.
It's called the Black Album. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on all major streaming platforms, of course. Along with a documentary. You know what I'm saying? So I have a documentary as well, another documentary that's dropping for this project. Yeah, so it's gonna be dope.
That's what's up. What about you, Lady T? Anything you expect from you?
Ooh.
Music. Y'all are that.
I do have music, a whole album that will be dropping soon. A music video, which these two will be filming. A documentary that we'll be doing about my life. So those of you who want to know some things about me, not all, but I will be putting a documentary because I have a lot of stuff to tell. I'm trying to think. What else?
Just working on like series and stuff.
Right,
like that.
series.
We got a lot of love.
We have like series. So if you guys would like to be a part of that, inbox us and let us know.
You know what I'm saying? We doing parodies. You know what I'm saying? So
we're doing it all. So.
And as for me, make sure this Wednesday, November 20th, that is. Be on the lookout for I put in work my new single, and of course I'm working with a lot of different directors. I'm behind the camera and stuff, being the DP on a lot of different work coming out. So be on the lookout for that as well. But make sure you check me out this coming Wednesday.
I heard it here.
And before we get out of here, Lady T, you know the business. Hit the people with the words of affirmation for the day.
I'm gonna tell y'all, like I tell y'all every week, that the best is yet to come.
Amen.
Never give up on your purpose. I don't care who telling you what. Never give up. I don't care if you're 100, 1,000 years old. It's never too late. As long as you have breath in your body. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on what God put in you to do. And it's just never too late. You know what I mean? Even if it look like you can't see it, it's not in front of you. Faith without works is dead. So you also got to put in the work. And that's it. That's the words of affirmation today. My name is Lady T Marie with Itz A Chicago Vibe. I'm signing out and I'm sending love to the world and hugs to them thugs.
DJ Mr.
You know
Success.
my motto, when you with Mr. Success, you always have a ball. If if I can't tell the truth, it's nothing at all. Mr. Success brings the pleasure, no stress. Until next time, y'all, peace.
Peace out.
C-H-I-C-A-G-O, C-H-I-C-A, let's go, go, 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 C-H-I-C-A.
Thank y'all for tuning in to Itz A Chicago Vibe. But before you go, don't forget to click the link below and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.